and Vinicius Jr, two Moroccan defenders, one touch, and then, boom, top corner. The MetLife Stadium erupted. Brazil were level. But that wasn't even close to the craziest thing that happened at this World Cup today. VAR, conspiracy theories, Qatar making history. Stay right there. Day 4 just rewrote the script. Welcome back to World Cup Pitch Report, your daily passport to everything happening at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. I'm your host, and today is Day 4, June 14th. We had 3 completed group stage matches today, a last-gasp equaliser, an all-time World Cup moment, and a governance firestorm that has the football world talking. Let's get into it. Let's kick off with Group B in San Francisco, where Switzerland took on the host nation Qatar. And what a match it turned out to be. Switzerland looked absolutely dominant from the first whistle. Breel Embolo, the powerhouse striker, won and converted a penalty in the 17th minute. His trademark composure sending Qatar keeper Abu Nada the wrong way. Switzerland controlled possession, created chance after chance, and looked destined for a comfortable opening win. Then, the 94th minute, Homam El Amin whipped across into the Swiss box, Boualem Khoukhi rose highest and headed it home. Qatar, the host nation, had just earned their first ever point in FIFA World Cup history. The bench went ballistic. The San Francisco crowd, packed with red and white clad Qatari fans, lost their minds. Final score, Switzerland 1, Qatar 1. Now to Group C's double-header in the northeastern United States, and what a day it was for that group. First, Haiti faced Scotland in Boston, and Scotland came into this one as slight favourites, but nobody told Haiti. The Caribbean side pressed, harassed, and caused real problems in the first half. But it was Scotland's John McGinn who broke the deadlock in the 28th minute, firing a deflected effort past the Haiti goalkeeper that left the Tartan army in absolute raptures. Scotland held on, and for a nation that waited 28 long years to return to a World Cup, that 1-0 win is absolutely monumental. Scotland top Group C, and then the main event, the marquee match of Day 4, Brazil versus Morocco, 5-time world champions taking on the 2022 semi-finalists. MetLife Stadium was electric. And Morocco, magnificent Morocco, silenced the samba drums early. Ismail Saibari, the PSV Eindhoven forward, received a perfectly threaded ball from Brahim Diaz, composed himself, and chipped Alisson with a finish so clinical it was almost rude. Morocco led 1-0 in the 21st minute. Brazil looked stunned. Then, enter Vinicius Jr. The Real Madrid superstar picked up the ball in his own half, danced past one defender, then another, cut inside, and absolutely hammered a curling rocket into the top corner in the 32nd minute. Equal, Brazil 1, Morocco 1, a result that perfectly sums up this brilliant, unpredictable tournament. Goals of the day, and we've got some absolute belters to talk through. Goal number 3. Khoukhi, Switzerland versus Qatar, 94th minute. Sometimes a goal is about the moment more than the technique. El Amin swings it in from the right, and Khoukhi, the veteran Qatari defender, judges the flight perfectly, meets it at the near post and diverts it low into the net. For a country that has never won a World Cup point in their history, this header was the equivalent of a last-minute Champions League winner. Pure, unbridled, historic joy. Goal number 2, John McGinn, Haiti versus Scotland, 28th minute. It deflected, yes, but don't let that take anything away from the courage it took to pull the trigger. McGinn picks it up on the edge of the box, shapes his body, hits it low and hard. The deflection wrong-foots the goalkeeper completely. McGinn wheels away, arms wide, in front of thousands of Scotland fans who had travelled across the Atlantic for this exact moment. A goal and a statement. But goal of the day, it's not even close. Vinicius Jr, 32 minutes, Brazil versus Morocco. He receives the ball midway inside the Morocco half, and sy som mantis so soi and sy som so fi may nays man says ain't to down saying to Saint Jews one nang Moscos clicks. He drives at Mazraoui, who has no answer. He cuts inside Amrabat like he's not even there. Then, with Bunu scrambling across his line, Vinicius opens his body and curls a right-foot rocket into the top right corner with the precision of a sniper. The ball doesn't just beat the goalkeeper, it absolutely humiliates the angle. MetLife Stadium goes from whisper quiet to absolute pandemonium in 0.3 seconds. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why they call him one of the best players on the planet. Vinicius Jr, goal of the day, and quite possibly goal of the tournament, and we're only 4 days in. Now, the talking point that has the football world furious. Let's talk about FIFA and the VAR controversy in Switzerland versus Qatar. Here's what happened. Breel Embolo won a penalty in the 14th minute after going down in the box. FIFA's semi-automated offside technology was used to clear the action and confirm the penalty. But here's the jaw-dropping part. FIFA never showed the graphic. No animation, no line, no evidence, just a decision and silence. A technical outage, FIFA said. Gary Neville called it scandalous. Ian Wright went further, calling it a dictatorship. Now, in their defence, FIFA did eventually clarify that a brief technical outage prevented the offside animation from being generated. And there's nothing concrete to suggest the call was wrong. But, and this is crucial, in 2026, with the technology we have in the biggest sporting event on earth, the optics of hiding VAR evidence are absolutely unacceptable. Fans deserve transparency. Teams deserve transparency. The whole point of VAR is trust, and FIFA shattered it today. Drop it in the comments. Do you trust VAR at this World Cup? Now, let's look ahead to Day 5, Monday, June 15th. And tomorrow is absolutely stacked. First up, 1 p.m. Eastern, Spain take on Cape Verde at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Spain are red-hot tournament favourites, coming off a dominant qualifying campaign. Keep an eye on Pedri, Sibulan Fermi, Ibinan Setentui. The Barcelona midfield maestro has been given the keys to this Spain side and will dictate the tempo from minute 1. Cape Verde, meanwhile, are no pushovers. They qualified ahead of Senegal and will look to hit Spain on the counter. My prediction, Spain win it 2-0, but Cape Verde make them work. Then at 6 p.m. Eastern, it's a double-header. Belgium take on Egypt in Seattle, and Saudi Arabia face Uruguay in Miami. Belgium versus Egypt is the one that has me buzzing. Watch for Kevin De Bruyne to orchestrate proceedings in what could be a very open game. For Uruguay, Cavani might be winding down, but Darwin Núñez is absolutely flying. He's my pick to score against Saudi Arabia, in a match Uruguay should win with something to spare. That is your Day 4 World Cup pitch report. Vinicius Jr, Goal of the Year candidate. Qatar, making history. FIFA, making enemies. It's only Day 4 and this World Cup is already living up to every single piece of hype. If you enjoyed today's breakdown, hit that subscribe button. We drop a full recap every single day for the rest of this tournament. Drop your thoughts in the comments, share this with a fellow football fan, and we'll see you tomorrow for Day 5. Don't miss it.